Walters Mowing LLC here. So this video we'll go over a few topics on how to, whenever you're wanting to go away from a customer and don't work for it, like just say you're having issues with them, just be too picky or just, certain reasons. I won't go into too much detail on, experiences of mine, but I'll kind of go over, examples that, why I went away from a certain customer. Also, how do I approach when the customer doesn't pay for the service? On how do I approach that? And, kind of move on from it. Just kind of a few topics, and I'll probably go into some more details on different topics as well at the end of this video. But like and subscribe to the channel. Trying to grow I'd like to grow this channel to at least probably hopefully around 50 subscribers by next mowing season. And probably next year I'm probably gonna be a tripod so you guys get a little bit more on, kind of an idea on my job, stuff that I do, and that'll be a little easier to kind of we'll see it more. But anyways, as I mentioned, so whenever you're wanting to go away from, say, a customer that doesn't, you're just having issues with them in general, just they're picky, or my example is like I took over some properties over in Joplin several years ago, and I was going to Joplin and Shell Knob once a week, so I'm kind of right in the middle, so it was like 50 miles one way, 50 miles both ways, whatever which way you went, so it was 100 miles round trip regardless. And I lost an account, one of the accounts up there that was really kept it, really where it was worth the drive. And then it got to the point where I wasn't making a whole lot of money going up there, so it just wasn't really worth the drive. So I finished the year out with them, and I just told every customer, messaged them, or because I told a lot of them, like every time I called them, they would pick up. I just told them, give me a call when you get a chance, or I'll just get over the message and let you know what's going on. So I messaged them, told them, hey, I have people that are willing to take over these accounts if you're interested in them. But if not, I told them I'm going to, my business is going a different direction. I was growing more in the Shell Knob area, and I just feel like that was just where my main focus should focus on, and which it's paid off. So that's one example of why I went away from customer. And there's another one where I've told them, just either I quoted wrong, and I've misquoted before, and I've always honored my quote. And eventually I just told them, I finished the year out or that year, and then finally just say, hey, your price is going to be going up next year. And I said, just due to, just cost of living, just fuel costs, this and that, and explain to them. And they're like, okay, no problem. Either no problem, or they, either they'll accept it or they'll go away from it. So that's what. Now, if you ever do decide to go over to it because you're just having issues with them, or like they're just too picky, they're not worth it no more, you just want to drop them. The best way to do that with these, with business wise, is just talk to them. Say, hey, you're not fit for my business. I do apologize, but you're going to have to find somebody else. I mean, it's not an easy topic, but you're just going to have to. You'll have to do it regardless. And also, there's also been reasons why I dropped people is because they just don't pay. So now, with that being said, I'll go into that topic on what do you do whenever somebody doesn't pay for the service. So, for example, the ones I've had a few with residential customers, but I have a certain limit for residential and a certain limit for businesses, because businesses, a lot of them they pay their bill a certain time of the month and stuff like that, and they arrange that around. Now, how I approach this is I always talk to everybody, and if you let me know, as long as you let me know what's going on, I don't care for the most part. As long as you let me know what's going on. Now, people try to take advantage of this, and they give me bullshit lies and just stuff like that on why they can't pay. Now, if they message me like, say, hey, can I wait till I get paid on a certain day to pay you? Yeah, no problem. And there's some people that they just got to be reminded to pay you. Sometimes they get busy and forget. It happens, no big deal. That's why I keep records of everything on who owes me money, or how much it is, and how I have a certain way I do stuff on who owes and who doesn't, when it's paid in full and all that. So now I've been asked before if would sue them over it. Well, I never let it get that high. Now, for example, if I ever get into more of, like, say, the landscaping part of this industry, would I eventually, so let's say if I get the landscaping part of this industry, and where I've had to, let's say I've been a job for, let's say, 8 grand, for example, I'll just throw a number out there. If probably what I'd do is I'd probably require like a half of it up front to kind of cover at least the cost. Or I'm not out so much money. So usually, if you put up half of, you're going to probably put up the other half of it too. But that's kind of my point on that. Just but I'll never allow it to get too high where I have to get court over it. I know it's one thing I just don't want to deal with. But like right now, for example, like I'm dealing with a situation where I had to basically message the customer and say, "Hey, I can't no longer mow for you until I get paid." And example in this instance, it's not the manager's fault. It's basically I send an invoice off. They send it off to corporate. The corporate takes care of the bill, so it's not really their fault. It's not getting paid. But I just had to tell her, and she's like, "I understand." And I explained to her, "I know it's not your fault. You basically just send the invoices off. You're not the one in charge of me getting paid." But I just told her I can no longer mow until I get paid. And so I hate to do this, and I try to avoid doing that. I really do. But whenever you're a certain amount, once you're at a certain limit, I don't let it go any higher because it's like you keep doing that, keep doing it, and they'll just see, okay, well he's a continuing mow. Maybe he'll just forget about getting paid. But that's just not how it is. But anyways, I want to keep growing this channel as much as I can. But you guys have any ideas on questions about just lawn care, just the business in general? I've been doing this for now. I mind you, I don't know all the answers. I'm still learning as I go. It's a trial and error thing. So once comment below on any ideas you have or any questions you have. I'll try to answer in the video. As I grow the channel more, I'll try to get some merch out. But I do have merch out right now a little bit, but it's meant for like just like local community and stuff like that. But my main goal of this channel is just kind of give tips out. I like to grow the channel a little bit. So I got to branch out a little bit more, maybe help me with tips on trying something else out. I'll do some videos. This should probably I'm gonna try to get a tripod soon. I might do some videos of leak clip jobs I'll be doing soon. So once I get that going, I'll kind of do some videos of those. Maybe post those on YouTube. I'm gonna try to get some more. Try to grow the YouTube channel a little bit more first. Kind of get that going underway before I start posting on other channels first. But just like and subscribe to the channel. But anyways, have a good day, good night, whatever time you're watching this. But enjoy.